Good evening and welcome back to MegaFactory Titan. We still have a pirate crisis on our hand, but it's fine. In fact, it means that they are going to take away their move. They've got loads of artifacts in there. This seems like stuff they stole from me. I'm going to be honest. This seems like stuff they stole from me. I wonder whether that's exactly what happens. We have a rover here who's not going to pick anything up from there. That's okay, because we also have a scrapper drone somewhere. There's a heavy transport truck. What are you doing? Also, I don't think we have... Did I mess that up? Did I change the wrong filter? I bet I did. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Yes, I bet I did. Right, okay. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. What are you? You are cold. Let me move you. Actually, no, I don't need to move you anyway. Oh dear. Let me move you. Move to here and do that, so we can get the. Yeah, I think I might have messed. I definitely messed that up. Obviously, yeah. What are you going to dump in here? You're going to dump your agrochemicals, and then you're going to dump that there, and that's fine. You are still filtered to both. Yeah, I must have accidentally told you to not do both. Don't want the agrochemicals. We have two heavy trucks doing solar propellant, and we've got a standard cargo rover doing agrochemicals. So that's fine. Okay, you can output all your goods into here. That'll be fine. Right, you've got nowhere to go now because you've got nothing to do. So that makes sense. Okay. And you are making ammo for us now, which is awesome. Making more armor piercing ammo. They seem to prioritize the armor piercing over the munitions, so I think munitions are kind of like a backup. They'll fire the grenades, then the armor piercing, then the munitions. That seems to be the way they go. So yeah, which makes sense. The big weapons first, and they drop down there, which is fine. That means I will make munitions. I would like to make munitions as well as armor piercing. We'll prioritize the armor piercing, maybe the grenades. It's fine, and then we'll just have all of our stuff doing that. I don't foresee them being overwhelmed. Transport trucks are coming in from this direction. I don't think they'll put a pirate base somewhere we could see, so it will definitely be somewhere on the map we haven't seen yet. The problem is I don't see the trucks like coming, so I don't know where they're coming from at the moment. They're in our back. There's loads of them. They could be right there. This is the irony. They could be literally right there. Yeah, they could be in there, which would be fantastic if they are, because we will just line the edges with guns and blow the bejesus out of them. So yeah. Lucky my gun rover's here. Oh, you just stole munitions. Oh, okay, that's fine. Whoa, you exploded. Okay. Let's send the gun rover up here. I have got the explorer copter. Here it is. Coming. No, they're not there. Oh, that's a shame. That would have been quite cool. Okay, but they did all seem to come from here. So my guess would be the pirate base be just outside here somewhere. And that's fine, because we can grab you, and I see a little cache here. And if I turn on automatic exploration, which we have research now, if I right click this, he won't actually go and pick that up. What he'll do is he'll search all the area first and then end up back at that location, which is fine. It's a little awkward because it means they don't actually pick up the all the goods in the area, which I would have very much liked for them to have gone actually. Do you know what? We'll go and pick up all the trash in the area, the caches in the area, but they don't do that. But that's fine. They don't automatically pick up treasure, which I would have liked, but doesn't matter. Okay. Yeah, there's loads of them in the base there. So either they've come from over there, or they've come from up here somewhere. So the problem is I don't see any more. It's like they sent like 5 or 6 trucks in, and that's considered heavy for them, which is about right actually. What's that? Armored gun rover. That's for the wildland marauders. Until I see a truck basically right near the edge of the map, I'm not going to know where they come from. But they could be anywhere. Just because I saw them in the base here, they could be up there as well. But oh, a light transport truck. Hold on. Oh, another one. Oh, I reckon they might be up there then. Oh, what's happened here? Maglev is blocked. Yeah, I reckon they might be up there. Find the explorer. We'll let you do the things over there that we just told you to do, and then we'll send you up here to this sparkly, and you can explore all that. So cool. What's wrong with the maglevs? What's happened? Whoa. Huh? You can't get somewhere. Why? Didn't change anything here. You may notice these 2 were missing last episode. I fixed that. I missed those 2 there in the templates and stuff. So 30. There you go. Okay. These aren't outputting because this is full. That's fine. Oh, I'll also put a line in here just temporarily to get the iron come out, because I stopped mining magnetite, but I don't know what I did. Did I destroy the excavator for that? I don't know. Okay, so now let me jump back to where we were before. You can go back there. You have got a scrapper. Let's go to the scrapper. Zoop. No space at drop off. That's fine. What I'd like you to do is I'd like to come up here and I would like you to scrap the old pirate base, if you don't mind. Then what I'd like to do is maybe put in a supply depot all the way over here, which isn't ideal for you, I know, but now you're on quadcopters, it might not be so bad. We are going to output you to there, and you are going to be a cargo pickup as well, so anyone who wants to come pick up there can do that. And then we will get this guy and say, hey, you can actually drop off in here. I might also get you mining some scrap over here somewhere instead. Go do that. There you go. Boom. And the copter, which is down here, can also drop off in there. Oh. Did I not select it? No, the camera moved, it didn't select it, did it? Nope. Nope. Boom. Select. That's what I did last time. I think I clicked the vehicle and then changed the filters on the warehouse. So, okay, but that's fine. That's fine. So, right. So you are only picking up that. I might now set you to agrochemicals as well. Okay. You've got a cargo rover here. I'm going to change you to be solid repellent. Okay, so you're going to come back and do whatever there. And then we should have another cargo heavy transport truck there who's set to doing both. And then there's another one which is there, which is only set to doing the one, and I want to set to doing both. So our main vehicle is doing the solid repellent, our little one, and then the big ones are doing the agrochemicals and solid repellent, so they can do both. So yeah, maybe that's good. Oh, we've got more pirates coming in. Oh yeah, scavengers are from over there, aren't they? That does. I like the idea that when a crisis happens, they move so that you couldn't farm them permanently. You know, yeah, we could buy these two here and just deal with them, and you know, we could buy this one and just, you know, smash them to pieces by blowing the life out of them. But it doesn't. It's not a permanent thing. You'd have to redo it and change it and move it. That's fine. That's fine. I like that. I do kind of like that. That's nice. It's nice. Nice way of them doing it. Yeah. Okay, that can go because that just got robbed for its munitions. That's fine. Okay, so let's put in more smelters. Yeah. So let's put in the maglev with the smelter layout, which I can do here, and then just leave a gap in between. Click. Okay, and that's the 4. So we now have 4 set here. Awesome. Awesome. So concrete, that we have enough smelters to do this as well. So let's grab a smelter, slap them in there. And we want to be doing, I mean, I'd say iron, but I kind of think nickel instead. Because we have a source of iron here. So as we do the nickel, we're going to get slag and ferrous slag, which can give us iron, sulfur and ferrous slag. So if we can find pentallite, it's better for us. Same as here, if we find chalcopyrite, we get ferrous, which means it gives us iron as well. So yeah, okay, so duplicate, and then we just go paste, and paste, and that should all work beautifully. Awesome. Okay, you want to have pentallite or garnerite? Pentallite. I don't think we've found garnerite yet. I don't think that's a. I feel like that's an underground thing. So, and you are going to be nickel, and we're going to have you as a cargo pickup temporarily as well. Right, okay, and then we're going to go straight away upgrade to the stackables so that if we want to, we can add more. I could put more storage in here if these were filling up and things. Right now we're fine. We're not using any of these, so I don't want to just have like loads of resources going. So, okay, right. So. There's nothing on this belt, so we can get rid of this now. Like that. But okie dokie. So now we have all that done and kind of in place. I say kind of in place because it's not. I could just connect these two together to a central line as well. That is something that I'd considered. Having like the goes out by one further as well. When I was previously changing stuff up, having to go out, and I was like, yeah, but I want to save that line for these, so we can stack them in between, because these I think fit beautifully together. Well, I say fit beautifully together, they don't fit together at all, but I feel like they no, they overlap, but they don't overlap enough to connect. So realistically we'd want one in between as well to connect everything together and then go up and down things. So yeah, so that's a power line connection there. So okay. Oop, like that. Then you're going to come along here, do that. We're going to put a bridge in there, and bridge there. I might as well do a bridge here as well. Yeah, that's fine. There you go. We're done. Okay. We don't need this many bridges and things. We shouldn't need these anyway in the future. It's just right now we are still reliant on vehicles. So, yeah. Okay. Okay. So that's fine there. So, this is all running off the same line here. None of these have garnerite in them at all. What do you got? Ironically, you've got pentallite, which is refined into nickel. So, guess what? Aha. I need to connect this to that. Oh, and you've blocked yourself off here, haven't you? Yeah, I think it does this every now and then. These vehicles will get stuck in between each other. It's extremely annoying. It's extremely annoying. Can I filter you into there and just go, hey, you can also store pet and you should be evened. So do oh, did I not filter you to the other one as well? Jacko. Wow. Wow, I have not been filtering these guys at all. They could have had all sorts of stuff turned up in them. Oh. Would you drive over there? You can't drive over there. You can't reach the destination. Would you mine that? There you go. Would you just mine Chaka Pyro? Would you just mine Pentolite? Okay, don't go and empty out, because I think that's the problem. I think because I'm telling them to also empty on their own, they are having issues of stuff moving, not moving properly. What has happened here? What has happened here? You are... What's wrong with you? We've got a single bit that has no destination. Okay, we'll delete it then. There you go. Off you go. We're done. Enjoy. Enjoy. There you go. Oh yeah, you were the one that was stuck because of this, and I don't know why that happened, but it did. But it's fine. It's fine. Okay. Okay. Oh, there's a pirate guy. Where'd my gun rover go? Oh, there. Oh. I'm gonna get shot by that anyway. Leave you there. Yeah, I think they are all definitely coming from up here. Yeah. Okay. That's fine. That's fine. We can go find them again and then not worry about it. So, okay. So, now we have this here. I want to build our... with a large sorting house. We don't have any large sorting houses. Can you make 5 of them? And also, can you make 5 of them? And we also go and do this mission that I forgot about, which is going to be the last one. If you ask for any more office parks, I'm going to say no. I'm going to say no. I don't feel like we need the money. We're on 300,000. We're good. Mission success, hurrah! Get ready for it. Ding! Look, look. Hey, we build us an office park. We'll give you 2 tackable warehouses, which you can't do 1. And also 5 grand. Can I, yeah, go on. Actually, go on. Gone. Gone. I said no, but I meant yes. So, yeah. Okay. Oh. So, I expose. Oh. Right, so this is doing its thing here, this is doing its thing here, this is all backing up, fine, that's alright, that's fine. It'll... Yeah, I need a better version. I need a better solution than this. And I feel like it is going to be maybe having multiple different extruders doing things along here. And have these go out to different belts. We could also double up the belts. There's no reason why I couldn't double else to have a second belt here, but then I'd run out of space here because we are right up against the edge here. So I need to mine this out here, this basalt. So yeah. Order a minute. What orders? No. Okay, but that's fine. So we got a bit of a hiccup in the system. We'll figure out. We'll figure out later. Right now, I want to figure out how we're going to have connections between all of these 4. And the 4 above, and the ones next door to it. I only really want to go too deep. I don't want to go any more than that. My reasoning for that is because we had issues before with goods getting lost on the maglevs, just going round and round and round in circles. So I really want to go 2 layers deep and then make it much longer through here. The problem is that you brought this land here, and they will sell. They will sell, so that's not a terrible thing. You can buy that land there, so we can do that. So I might do that. We might buy that land there, and then we'll hit the ammonia, and that's probably where we start. But that basalt's going to be a problem because that's in the... No, that's above the ground. Okay. Some resources are in the ground. I can't remember which ones they were. I think it's the quartz. Isn't it? Don't you mine these out and they end up with big holes in the floor? Which reminds me. I'm going around in circles. I'm going around in circles. We had issues with this. You can't fill these. You can't fill these. Okay. However, I built some bridges, which are here. And you can bridge over these. Now, the problem, I only have 4 bridges. So... very... yeah. We have... yeah, 4 bridges in total. So what I need to do is I need to build some more bridges, actually. That's what I set you up for, and I know what I've done. I know what I've done. I've told it to make 1. That's what I've done. That's what I've done. I told it to make 1 and been like, oh yeah, we'll make some bridges. That was ages ago, and then forgotten about it. This is, however, not going to work. This has all come to a complete halt over here because we don't have any stuff over here anymore. We're not dropping off any stuff in here to make any of this stuff, so yeah. But that's okay. That's okay. We are shutting stuff down over here. That's all right. I might temporarily get like one of you. Where are you? You're going to there. Go here instead. Come on, kickstart that again. This is fine. This is fine. This has got... I don't know what. We'll figure it out later. But yeah, we'll get some lake bridges and then we can test that down there. What I want to test is, I know you can put them in and then build magnets on them. I don't know if you can put like a rows in and then build buildings on top of them. You can. We're home free. Although this is nowhere near our belt line. Looking at it, so we're not too bad. But it would be nice to have future information to know that, so we can plan for it now before messing it up for later. So if I do that, that. Oh, there you go. And then I go, hey, can I put down a storehouse? I cannot. You cannot build on top of those. They are purely for maglevs to go over. Okay, maglevs can go over them. That's fine. So, okay. So that's interesting to know. So if we come to somewhere, I mean, the reason I'm saying I think this is here because it's quite low, which means we might actually mine this out and have a hole here, which would be a problem because you can't fill it, which is a little daft. It's a little daft. Can't do canals here, can I? No. I can't flood it either. I can't run a canal into it and flood it and fill it that way. Okay, so ravines are the only thing so far on the map, other than the chunk borders, that are physically going to cause us problems. So we'll have to work around them. I don't know whether that's going to mine out to a pit or not. If it is, we'll just have to figure something else out. We'll figure that out in the future. Okay. Okay, that's fine though. That's fine though. Right, where is our explorer copter? What are you doing? You're over here. Oh, what's happened here? Your heavy transport truck was attacked by wildland marauders and has been destroyed. Well. Huh. And all he was doing was traveling up here to try and pick up some stuff. Okay. So it's like that now, is it? I guess we're going to have to go and find the wildland marauders and annihilate them. No, we'll see. What are you? You are heavy transport truck, so you're doing stuff as well. Yeah. I need to resend them out with the escorts, but I don't have any permits to build with vehicles like that. So, although I can get gun rovers, which is weird, but yeah. Okay. So right. Back around in circles. We have made some storehouses. So how about I try and figure these out here? So we're going to one in the center, and all of these 4 connect to this one, and then the other side 4, which will be parallel to these, which will be these ones, will connect to this as well. So I just need to figure out like the minimum up requirements for this. So like that, okay, and that would bring it down to here. Now that's not going to work. That's not going to work. What we need is to move that up by 1 and have you go in there. And that 90-degree angle at the entrance to a building doesn't matter. That's still going to be full speed. That's fine, because it will go in there and then it goes boom, and it's in the building. It's not going to slow down and turn the corner. I don't believe. I may be wrong on that, and because I may be wrong on that, I'm going to play it safe and move around there. I'm doubting myself there. I believe it doesn't. So we'll do that instead. Okay. And then you're going to be the same. You're going to come up by 1, go out, come along, and do that. You're going to go up by 1, come out, come along, and do that. Boom. And the reason I want to do this sort of thing here, yeah, I could have that straighter, and that would be nicer and faster, and that's fine. But the reason I want to do that is because we're going to have the same the other end as well. So we're going to have a belt go out there and a belt go out there, going off to whatever's going to above. So it'd be parallel to this, it'd be a copy of this, a mirror of that. But we want belts in between that connect this one to the next one over. So the concrete, yeah, so the concrete from here can go up to this sorting house, move along to the next sorting house, and then go up to above to someone that might want it up here. And then whatever we make down here can come along and come back to here if it's required. So we can move things backwards and forwards and do whatever we need to do with them, and that's fine. Previously I also had them going up and down in between, but that was causing stuff to go from here to this sorting house, down to this one, back to this one, and back up again, and they were just going round and round in circles, and it was confusing. So that's why I only want to do 2 deep and then have a longer on there. We've got space to do more if we want to. I could add some more onto the end of it, but if I did that, I think I would try and do more specific things, so that these can't get confused going backwards and forwards, if that makes sense, you know. So if we have something that requires this and this, we'll put the factories, like if we have, so for instance, ammunition. The ammunition requires tungsten and solar repellent. Well, tungsten's a first tier, so that's fine. Solar repellent's going to be a first tier too, but if it needs something that's like 2 tiers, tier 2, so some magnets require, yeah, magnets will be a second tier one, and then something that requires magnets and something else, we'd put the magnets here and another thing next to it, and then try and have it so that goods cannot go around in circles. I feel like it will happen though. I feel like we will get to a point where goods are gonna go around in circles, and it's gonna be really awkward. But what I hope we might be able to do is not have any goods come back on themselves. So like this one will go left, right, and up, and nothing from the top line can come down. That would be the plan, hopefully. So this is going to be a row of factories, which will do things like, for instance, magnets, which require iron and nickel, which are from the smelters. That's fine. And then if it requires something requires magnets, that could be above it because it can only go up, it can't come back down again. But if something on this tier here with a factory requires something from this line, then we would have to not do that. That would have to be pushed onto the third line. And then we could have a connection from this one up. So I think that'll work. Only having it one, it can go left and right, which does mean we might get loops of them just traveling backwards and forwards, left, right, between this one, that one. That's possible. Don't know. But if it only travels up, then we shouldn't. I'm trying to just nip any problems in the bud before they happen. So. But that's the plan. That's the plan. So this is the layout for it. So let's put in some factories up here getting some stuff processed, and then once we process some things, we can finally start dismantling our old place and have the new one doing what we want it to do. But that's going to be next time, because yeah, there's a lot of theory crafting. The last couple of episodes have been a lot of theory crafting, not a lot of building and stuff. But that's just because I have to. I kind of have to do that to make sure everything's fine. Can you make us 5 office parks? Thank you. So yeah, and then hopefully we can start moving things. So that's the idea. So okay. Also, maybe I should start making some factories, because I don't think we have. We've got 34, so we're okay. We're okay for factories. I think we'll be fine. So 8. So this is 32 if we do 4 lots of factories in here. So we can do at least the 4 lots, so we can get our first group of 4 running. So thank you very much for watching. I hope you have enjoyed this one, and I hope to see you again in the next one. And until then, as always,